Hello everyone, welcome back to another Shonen Jump Ori Collection video. My name is DFree as always, and we're going to go ahead and do some more summons. We're going to wail out big time on this new banner. And yes, I said we, I'm not alone. We are joined yet again by the man Woki. How are you doing today, bro?
I'm doing pretty good. Glad to be back for a third time.
Yeah, totally. You're going to be here like most of the time, hopefully.
Hell yes. That sounds good to me.
Well, it's because it's a lot easier just to have the convo too. So right now we're in the anniversary period. So if you guys paid attention, we're here the last few times. Not really paid attention, but if you guys more so saw the last couple of videos, we did some summon sessions on a couple of banners that are no longer live. So it looks like we're kind of winding down the anniversary period. Is that a safe assumption?
That would be the smart guess. There's only one thing that's stopping me from saying that, and that is the fact that we
other
still
new
have,
units.
Yeah, we have Sasuke coming up, we have Josuke coming up, and then there's still 3 other promised units, which are 2 of them are character quests. That one is Nico Robin, and the other one I don't remember.
Oof,
and
best girl Robin.
Yes, very good, Robin. And she'll be free if you get her. And then the other raid, we have one of the 2 raids. One is Mihawk, and the other one is Frieza. And he will be a super raid, so he'll be extremely difficult. So I could totally see them sneaking in another unit that would be kind of helpful for the Frieza fight.
Okay, well, banner-wise, we're almost done, it's what it seems like, but we don't know exactly how things are going to work out. But anyways, the other banners are gone, and here we have an amalgam of, like, all the other banners into one. So this is the super crazy Jump Mega Collab banner. So ultimately, I mean, look at this. Like, we have a lot of stuff. So these are the only 2 that I really want, though, by the way. But these are the only ones that we're going for. Killua and Yusuke. We're going to see what we can do. It doesn't even show the list of characters here. Do I have to literally go in? Yeah, I have to
No,
go in.
so let me tell you who's in it, because this would be
all
easier
the Jump
to say.
Awakens, yeah?
It's basically all of them but 3. Kinnikuman, Ichigo, and Gohan aren't in it, but every other single one is.
And all 3 of those aren't in it because they just had individual banners.
Yeah,
well, 2 of which
they're-
are still live. Gohan's was live before
Yeah.
Kinnikuman.
Yeah, this banner showed up previously, but the only difference was that Yusuke and Killua were not in it, and then now they have finally added them in it.
So how many total do you think we have?
We have 22. We have
22
in
on this
there.
banner.
Yeah, 22 Jump Awakening units.
Okay, well, let's go ahead. Oh, discounted singles daily? Once per day?
Oh, yeah, so once per day, you just get a free single.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So first summon, as you see, is half price as well, which is pretty dope as well. So basically, for my Dokkan audience, of course, which a lot of you guys are, right? This is, and I was telling Woki about this. I was also part of that. I was telling Woki about this previously, that like this banner reminds me so much like the God banners from Dokkan, as we call them, but where it's just like all these Dokkan Festival exclusive units just thrown together on one banner. So I'm hoping that we can get lucky, because we're mainly going for the 2 new units, or not new units, but the featured units. So when you're trying to pinpoint a specific unit among 20 of them, it can get pretty messy. So
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
The one fallback of this banner that I really like, though, is that there's no way for a 5 to troll you, because every 5 is a guaranteed Jump Awakening unit.
This is also true. That's pretty dope,
Yeah.
actually.
It really helps out, because if all of them, wow,
Wow.
he's here just to taunt you. No, he's here to taunt me, who I've been looking for.
Oh yeah, you actually get the chance to see a light summon.
Oh my god, this literally is the end of the trilogy.
Oh!
You got light summoned right in front of me.
It's a miracle. We went super deep with no light, and then immediately after that, I do 1 multi and I get a light, and like it's somebody else. I was like, wow, Woki, you're just not allowed to see light summon, because you also have struggled for lights, right?
Man, ever since he released, the light has literally been a unit who has, since his day of inception, we were like, he's really good. And now, months later, he's actually turned to, he might be God tier level good, because now he is a part of the
she's
best.
really good too.
Yeah, Crom's really good too. She's just missing a unit, missing a team, I should say, of magicians, but she's good.
Speaking of light, can I tell you how many times that man has literally won me a PvP match? Like himself, like 1 HP left. He's just so good. Like he doesn't even have to get down to 1 HP. Like that's worst case scenario. He is really, really good. Oh, by the way, really quick. Speaking of PvP, so last time we did some summons, I got a few people ask me like, "Hey, can you do some gameplay and stuff?" I plan to do some gameplay really, really soon, PvP and stuff like that. I just want to kind of get a little bit better at it. But that's a nice little segue into the fact that Wokey also has a channel. Link will be down below in the description if you want to see some crazy gameplays. Right now you're playing Pokemon Yellow, yeah?
Oh yeah, right now.
With some Ore mixed in there.
Yeah, Ore and Pokemon Yellow. Ore is for fun for me. That's where I like to put up a lot of my like I recently did a deathless run of Mihawk Chapter 2 that I was very proud of like usually I have to win by having Mihawk kill my entire team and then my friend has to pick up the little bit of health he had left. But I was finally able to kill him before he does his team killing ult, which is on turn 6. And then Pokemon Yellow, we're doing it as like a birthday gift to a fan of ours. So we're like, what's a better birthday gift than having 2 dudes that you like for some reason play Pokemon for you?
2 dudes that you like for some reason. Oh,
yeah,
man.
have you seen me and Zen? I don't know why you would like either one of us.
Yeah, like that was pretty funny though. I watched the first one. I think you have a couple up now, yeah?
Oh yeah, we have a couple up and one next coming up hopefully tomorrow, depending on how fast my editing skills can go.
Ah, okay.
They're pretty fun. We're naming them after some people we know. We even have one planned of you, but I'll keep that a secret. Oh! Just when I start talking about you, and I was gonna say it has to be an extremely lucky pull.
Yeah,
lucky pull.
Totally. We get one of my favorite Shonen Jump characters overall, and I'm super excited about this. Like I freaking love Killua. He's so awesome.
I know nothing about him, but his ult is just so damn cool looking in this game that he's currently my favorite Hunter x Hunter character, or HH, whatever you guys like to call it.
Wow! I can't be mad because in like our first video, when I was summoning and I got the Karapika, I was like, Killua, and then people were like in the comments, oh, it's Karapika, not Killua, and I was like, God damn it. I wasn't paying attention. I accidentally said Killua because I wanted Killua, but I got Karapika, even though he wasn't live on the banner. But the funny thing is, like later on in the video, I did correct it, so I can't even talk about not being a true Hunter x Hunter fan. But it's like honestly one of my top 5 favorite animes. Like it always has been. And that anime / manga series, I always go back and check out every few months alongside Yu Yu Hakusho. Like I'm such a huge Togashi fan actually. Like, I love his works, and he's such an awesome author to me.
Yeah, I love Yu Yu Hakusho, and the only reason I haven't started Hunter x Hunter is I'll start calling it because you called it that, even though I'm a fake fan. The only reason I haven't done it is because usually with my manga, I like to have it all done, and I've heard that that's a pretty big problem with Hunter x Hunter.
I mean, yeah, it just starts up another arc. It picks up again. Yeah, I get. The last like couple of years or so, where he's been having his health issues and stuff, have been kind of weird. So honestly, you can kind of just go and then just not even worry about it anymore. That's kind of what I did. And when I go back, I typically go back and just watch it again. I think the anime has a pretty good ending for where it left off because it ran out of material. So
it had to.
Yeah. But
they decided not to do a Game of Thrones and just go like, actually, we're just gonna continue this.
Yeah. I was watching it on a weekly basis, but one thing that kind of killed me about the ending season of it or whatever is like it just kind of, or the ending arc, it just kind of went like super fast, like really, really fast, and I was like, whoa. But I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I did like it a lot, and it's one of my favorite animes just in general. And I think everybody should check it out. But on the vein of like Yu Yu Hakusho, like that's my baby. I always go back and rewatch it just every couple of months. It's pretty funny actually. I tweeted this like last month maybe. I was like, yo, it's time to go back and rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho. And I haven't gotten back to it yet, but I will soon.
Yeah, I love Yu Yu Hakusho.
Which, by the way, on the side note, sorry to cut you off. This is such a good banner because it's like literally both of those animes. So cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I also tell people if they want to get into ore, you should wait for one of these banners because there's just so much benefit to. The hardest thing in getting in this game is like having a team ready for PvP. Because if you go in there and you just start and you're like, all right, this is ore collection, I want to try it out. Here's my team of my favorite dudes. It's got Deku, it's got this, it's got that. Let me go into PvP real quick, and I'm dead.
You're gonna get smacked. Like I just realized like how much really goes into PvP because not only do you have to have like good units, right? You also have to have good team construction. You also have to make sure there's good synergy there. You also have to make sure that they have good Coma equipped, and also from there's a whole other layer to Coma. you also have to make sure that you have the right skills equipped and the skills are leveled up and everything. There's a lot that goes into that. So it's kind of overwhelming at first. Like if you haven't, you just jump in, you kind of have to like take your time.
Yeah, and that's always why I understand when people leave the game, because it's a very demanding game. And it's a lot of like, if you're going in there and you don't know, like, this is why I always have trouble going with, like, I think one time Zen asked me to do a tier list of people, I think, and I'm like, besides Dai, who I know in my heart is the greatest unit in the entire game, every other unit is hard to judge because they require a team. Like a team of some sorts to kind of help them really shine. Like AI by herself isn't very good, but AI in a team is amazing. Like she's a backbone of a lot of teams. So how do you judge a character who has no power in that situation?
Yeah, she just gets ran over instantly.
Yeah, but all her passives stay even when she dies.
Yeah, I figured that was the case because she goes down instantly.
Yeah, and that's kind of her role, is to eat up some attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, she's really good. She's a good healer.
Yeah, but I don't use healer.
Well, for Mihawk, you'll need her.
This is true. So, well, for Mihawk.
Like, Mr. I don't need a healer. Tell me after you've done some of these harder raids who literally, like, kill you by looking at you.
Oh, man, that's true. I'm just waiting for that Yusuke.
Yeah,
maybe a new
I'm
Suna.
Confident we'll tell. Oh, yeah, Suna and Naruto's also on here.
Yeah. Don't need an... you know something funny? You know how I got Ichigo 3-star in our last video?
Yeah.
I went to the gym and did another multi-summon. I got the actual Ichigo. And I was like, wow, this is a huge dick kick. Because I just finished overboosting him. What the hell?
Whoa, what the hell? You got like a brand new card here. It's like the golden shining tower.
Okay.
I've never seen. What the hell was that?
I have no idea. The game was you get an invisible card now.
You got a ghost rare. Congrats, you're the first person in Nor to pull a ghost rare.
Yugi, all right.
Oh,
you
man.
got the Yugi.
Speaking of ghost rares, that was my fault right there for summoning him. I was your catalyst.
Oh, okay.
Yuki is still pretty good. He's another character who's extremely great for raids, and then if he has some kind of support, like me and Zen will always go oh man, they should release a Pegasus support or a Bakura support of any kind, and he would be almost in that top tier Geo. Like a better Geo, because Geo without the only reason he is good is because of Bruno.
Really?
So without Bruno, Geo is much worse. But with Bruno, he's extremely good.
Damn.
Yeah.
I want to get into using some more units. There's so many units in this game. And it's kind of weird too, like I was saying just a minute ago, to understand which units go good with each other. Because sometimes it's a per series thing. I was looking at, I think, Vivi, she works good in general, but she would be a little bit better with, One Piece allies and things like that. It's a per series thing, also a per color thing and per characteristic thing. So it's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, so for example, the Bobobo you got there, he works well with people who have Master and people who are, speaking of
You did this. You legit did this.
Maybe, let me tell you about my favorite manga, Yu Yu Hakusho, and how it would be great if you got him.
You legit were talking about Gyo for 2 minutes, and he freaking shows up. Oh
well, now to get back to it, Bobobo works great with Yusuke and Ichigo because they're all strength, and Bobobo moves them all forward by 5%. And then Yusuke comes in with his move that moves other SGR units by another 5%. And then he also gives them a boost if they have hand-to-hand combat, which him and Bobobo share. So it's a nice little it's synergy of one unit goes off their move, another one uses their move, and then it's a never-ending cascade of boom, boom, boom. That's the way you want to run your team.
That's because really cool.
Yeah. And the other funny thing is that there's certain teams that are built on the exact opposite of how do I screw up the enemy's synergy?
Oh yeah.
So
those anti-meta teams are the bane of my existence in PvP.
Yeah.
Those teams are so annoying.
Yeah, one of the best like starter, and you can't do it anymore because he was limited when he came out, and there's no sign of him returning. But there was a soccer boy called, I believe, from Captain Tsubasa called Rio, and his effect is literally like, hey, as long as he's alive, you can only target him with your normal attacks. So the enemy AI, because you're not controlling it, will automatically target him, and units that would usually ignore other people will all focus on him, but he gets an extreme defense boost for that first turn. So in essence, you basically waste a lot of people's skills and everything all on this like one little wall guy, and that's enough to make you win the game because they're wasting their stuff on like unimportant units.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was pretty hilarious because I used to see him paired up with, I tried to use him with Kinnikuman, but I didn't have Naruto, so the team just wouldn't work out. Like that's another thing, is that sometimes you're just missing that one unit to make the team whole. Like I'm missing Light, so making the Kurama, Niero, and Light team is very tough for me. Because like without Light, you miss a huge defensive and offensive character. So in my mind, I'm like, well, how do I compensate? Yeah, he is. So in my mind, I'm like, how do you compensate for that? And I have not been able to figure it out, but there's totally a chance that any unit could come out and change my mind.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just it's fun though. I think that it's fun discovering the new units, and well, not new units in particular, but just the different units and trying to figure that out. Because one of the things that I typically personally enjoy about a lot of these games is like the team building aspect of it too.
Yeah, I definitely like a lot of that stuff too. It's what I liked in Dokkan a lot too during the I guess the start of the God Lead meta, starting with like Super Vegito.
Oh, like the 70%?
Yeah, starting with that, back before it became like, back when you could run Ninja Murasaki and you took a little bit more damage, but you had the like ability, like you had it so Super Vegito could always like counter.
That era was weird. Like I'll never forget my toughest matchup I ever did was with Mono AGL, and I had like Baby Janemba, and my sealer I think was Oceanus instead of Ninja Murasaki because she's better with the shocking speed.
Yeah.
She's just better.
Yeah, she is better. She is better. That's the reason it died, is because Oceanus replaced me.
Exactly. Rip the dream. Anyways, but yeah, like I took on the Tech Merge Zamasu, and that was such an intense fight. Like it was moments like that we don't really get a whole lot of anymore. God damn it!
I wasn't even talking about him anymore. Part 5 coming soon, the anime.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like that certain team where you could build a team around, where it wasn't just like, okay, now you can kind of build stuff out of whatever. And the category meta tries to do that, but I feel it doesn't succeed sometimes, because you still occasionally have the best leaders in the category are ones that also do it for their own type.
Yep.
So you run the category, and then you also have units of that type. And for me, it's like, well, what's the point of having a category lead when still the best option is to sub in like someone not a part of the category? That's how I feel about it.
That happens actually quite a lot. Like the best unit would be somebody that's not even in the category, but deserves to be on the team, or can be a part of that secondary leader skill where it's a monocolor lead.
Yeah, that's helpful in it. And I don't know, the team build also doesn't help that the links have kind of been, I don't know, ever since the leader skills are just so important in Dokkan now, that the only skills that matter are ones that, unless you're an LR that needs key, it's just best to have attack.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, yeah. So it used to be like back in the day, like a good mixture of both. Like that's why the original Super Saiyan God was so good, is that he had it all. Is that he had the good attack links, he had the good key links, and you could build an extremely interesting team around him. And I just don't feel like in current state of Dokkan, unless the category is filled with units I like, it's not that way. And basically, there's no category with a Rayleigh, so what's the point?
Up! Android category is coming.
She's not going to be a part of that. I can tell you right now. They're going to figure out a way to
not
screw
to
my
put her
girl
in there.
over.
Ah!
It kills me inside. Every day comes back, I wake up and she's not coming back out, and it makes me sad.
Oh man! Speaking of which, Android 21 is apparently the category leader
For androids.
Yeah, that just popped up. Actually,
makes
her
sense.
and 17 are both Android category leaders. Huh?
Really? I was really
and they're
hoping
both powerful, actually. It's not like one's like a super weak one. One's 150 and the other one's 170, 130.
Oh, so it's a Lord Slug and
Tapion.
that other guy.
Well, it's more so
Tapion.
Gogeta SS4 and LR Gogeta.
Yeah, but I like mine better because it had Lord Slug in it.
All right, this will be our last one because I do want to check out those cards. Are you ready? We did actually get a rainbow on this.
We did, so let's see. Come on, Yusuke.
All
Krillin,
right.
that good luck
That's
already.
a good
Come
luck.
on.
Yeah, hashtag Krillin in the chat. No!
Oh, Sakuragi, the wrong. There's still a chance. Come on.
Not
I
over
believe.
yet. Oh, wow, Yusuke, not the right
wrong
Yusuke. New Yusuke, please. Or other Yusuke.
Come on.
Ah.
Oh, it was the wrong Yusuke. Wait, do the daily free.
Yeah, I was going to say, we'll
See
do
if-
the single. We'll see if we can get anything here.
It is possible. I have pulled 5s off of this because the rates are 7.5% right now. It's totally possible to get a single 5-star.
I'm talking about you have pulled friggin' 5s off this. It's been live for 1 day.
I've pulled. No, this banner has come back multiple times.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
saying. I'm not some kind of time lord. I'm not going back and forth in time.
Yeah, I forgot you said that. Last time I didn't have these two, now it does.
Yeah, come on. I've been at this for a while, man.
All right,
weren't-
guys. Huh?
Yep.
My
I was
bad.
gonna say you weren't here for the original Bobo meta that killed half the player base.
Oh, man. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We hope you all enjoy. Subscribe if you were new. Like I said, check out Wokie's channel down below. Link is down there. Anyways, man, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to keep summoning, but I have to go. So I might wind up keep pulling for Yusuke, like off cam. So we'll see.
I hope you get him. He's real good.
All right, guys. You guys will know next time. Otherwise, I might tweet it out. So anyways, have an awesome day, and we'll catch you all in the next one.